alternatives to Dior Sauvage that will drive you nuts. What's up guys? Welcome to today's video. 10 fragrances that I recommend you to check out if you want a great summer fragrance. So 5 fragrances on the designer side and 5 fragrances from the niche side, so you get a little bit of everything. And I did not include Dior Sauvage in this list because everyone is wearing it and I don't want to recommend you to also go out and buy it because they don't need your money. Every 3 seconds there's someone in the world buying a bottle of Dior Sauvage, the eau de toilette. Every 3 seconds. Isn't that amazing? How a single fragrance is able to be sold so well. Alternatives to Dior Sauvage that will drive you nuts. These fragrances will boost your confidence, make you smell fresh, energetic, and just be great for a hot climate or environment. So let's get into it. The first one, and this is still such an amazing fragrance, although being on the market since 2006. I love it. I love Terre for that beautiful, crisp and zesty opening with that slightly earthy but very soft, woody and masculine accord in the dry down. Beautiful Mandarin accord in there as well. It's just such an amazing fragrance, this one, and I can't say enough great things about this one. It's probably in my top 10 of all time, and I need to do a new video on that because my top 10 masterpiece video from a couple of years ago, if you haven't seen that one, I'll put a link here, but that video is a little bit out of date because there's been a lot of things change in my collection and I've grown to love new fragrances, so I must do a remake on that video actually. But Terre still an amazing fragrance today, so check it out. The second one is by the house of Bulgari, and this is called Aqua pour Homme, the original eau de toilette. Amazing, salty, aquatic. It had marine notes. It had a little bit of green aromas in the opening as well. Smelled a bit like you were at the pier and you had a little bit of that, I don't know, salty mossiness from close to the sides, that moss that grew on the pier. I don't know, it's difficult to explain. It's a real treat for the summer. It performs well, it smells unique. It was great when I bought it, and it is still great. I still have quite a bit left. I don't know how the current formulation performs. It was never a beast, but it will make you stand out if you spray enough. So don't be a pussy and spray enough. Another one that is still amazing today, Azzaro Chrome. Wow, it's just still great. It's still an amazing fragrance. Look at that cute 30 ml bottle. This is an older bottle that I scored on a second-hand website. I was scared of reformulations, but I believe, having smelled it in a store recently, it's still really nice. It went gracefully through the reformulations. A bit synthetic, but it's very affordable. It's noticeable when you wear it. And it's unique with that floral, musky, metallic vibe going on. I really like it, and it is one that you should check out if you haven't smelled it. All right, the next one, and this is the 4th designer in this list, Versace Eros. Now I know this used to be a huge hit in the 2010s, the early 2010s. It came out in 2012, I believe, and it was an instant hit in the clubs, on the streets, everywhere you smelled it. Some parts of the world it might still be really popular, and a lot of people might still wear it today. But I believe, just as with 1 Million and Acquadigio, those type of cult instant hit fragrances, they're starting to slide off in terms of popularity. People are going towards newer fragrances. For instance, Dior Sauvage is the new victim of its own success, and therefore Versace Eros, the eau de toilette, is great. You can't fault it. Yes, it's synthetic. It's a synthetic fragrance, but it has a beautiful mint-like opening. It has sweetness, but it's still fresh. So it's like you get a lot of great things all together in one fragrance. It has woodiness, it has sweetness, it has freshness. And I like it because of what it does, because of the versatility that it has. It can be worn on a date, it can be worn to work. I mean, you know, it's just like a Swiss Army knife. And then the last one, and also the most expensive one on the designer end, well, maybe it's the same price point as Terre, but Terre you can occasionally find discounted, but this one, no discounts, no discounts. Chanel is really an FU company in terms of pricing. They are way too expensive. They're also known for axing a lot of great fragrances in terms of reformulations. They're not the best, but this one is great. I don't think it's worth the price, but I do think it's worth picking up if you can find it for a better price than retail. So the scent itself, amazing. It's very transparent. It's very luxurious. It has also that minty freshness that we find in Versace Eros, but it smells even better. There is that tonka bean that is even more pronounced in Allure Homme Sport au extrême than in Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. So there's more tonka bean sweetness. It's even a little bit too much in my opinion. But luckily we also have a clean white musk. We also have that mandarin orange, and the combination is just very lush, very energetic, very refreshing, gentleman-like. It is very casual, so yeah, I can't recommend it enough. If it wasn't for the high price point, I would say blind buy worthy, but Chanel prices, I don't like it, it's too much. Next up, we are going into niche territory with an affordable fragrance to start off with, and this is by Rasasi Hawas. Okay, Hawas for men. I bought this a couple of years ago and went through a lot initially, but it's been a while since I wore it, and I should wear it again because it is a very playful, delicious, sweet, aquatic, very sweet. Often gets compared to Paco Rabanne's Invictus, which I also have at hand here. So these two get compared quite often, but I'd say that Invictus is a lot more piercing. It's more sharp, it's more unbalanced, it's more that bay leaf accord in here. I don't know, it's a really nice fragrance, and I understand why it is still successful. I like it, but I don't love it. I think I love Hawas more if I had to choose between the two. But all in all, either one of these will bring you about 70% the same if it wasn't for the additional sweetness that we got in Hawas. So therefore I would choose this one in this list. There you go. It is affordable, It's very strong. It's a beast mode fragrance. Honestly, this one, I once wore it to work. It was a windy environment. We were outside. Guy came up to me. He was very, very far. I mean, he was in meters, okay? I don't know how many feet that is, but he was like 10, 15 meters away. Wind was right, I think. And he was like, "You're going clubbing, man? What are you doing? So much cologne." And I only wore 4 sprays. So it is strong fragrance. Affordable, strong, and really, really nice. Sweet, aquatic. All right, next we are going with an expensive one by the house of Sospiro. You can also buy this currently through the brand Xerjoff, because Sospiro and Xerjoff are by the same company. But Accento is one of the most unique summer scents that I have smelled thus far. It comes off quite familiar. It has a citrus opening, but there's florals in there as well. It is a little bit aromatic, but mostly fresh, fruity, semi-floral, and with a woodiness in the background. Amazing. It has notes of pineapple in there, I believe hyacinth as well for that floral quality. A lot of musk also, white musk, and it's very strong. It's very, 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 very strong. This lasts an entire workday for me. It's quite unique, and you won't find any designer alternative to this. So if you want to smell unique and you want great performance, it is a good pickup. Wow, repeating myself there. But yeah, first expensive niche we have in this list. Then we go over to the third niche fragrance, and this is by the house of Mancera. And the fragrance is called Oud Lemon Mint. Now, Oud Lemon Mint used to be a hype when it was released. I bought this in 2020 at the beginning of the coronavirus, and so I got a magnetic cap, and people were, "Oh, it's reformulated, it doesn't perform." Every single year on a popular fragrance, you read comments that it's been reformulated and it's not powerful anymore. Wow. If this isn't powerful, I don't know what is, okay? Mancera, Montal usually are known for strong fragrances, but for some people, this is not powerful. It's a potent fragrance. Again, mint. It's a recurring note in this list. In most of these fragrances, you have mint. There's a sharp oud in the background of the composition. I can't really say background because it's still quite prominent. You will perceive it easily, but luckily there's that mint to counter off that strong oudiness. Lemon, not so much, but it's altogether a fantastic fragrance. For Montal Mancera offering, it does not smell synthetic to me. Smells really natural. I believe it is mostly synthetic, but it doesn't come off synthetic. Smells great, performs really well. It's affordable, it's unique, it's very unique. And so a big recommendation to check out this one if you haven't so far. The second to last fragrance, and this is going into a little bit more affordable fragrances. Still not the most cheap out there. Obviously, it's still niche, but it is for a good cause, because this is an indie house with a truly exceptional nose. The guy he does so many great fragrances. If you buy from him, you're supporting a small business, and he has done legendary fragrances, and this is one of them. Andy Tower, the beautiful fragrance called L'air du désert marocain, translates to air of the Moroccan desert, and he chose a fitting name for this fragrance. It's very dry, it's earthy, woody, spicy. Anyone wants some ice cream? He's right around the corner. No? Thank you so much for ruining my videos and for waking up my kids. Okay, so L'air du désert marocain, it's dry, it's spicy, it's aromatic because of the spices. It smells very much like, I don't know, like I imagine an Eastern market in a hot, dry climate smells like. It's just such a high quality fragrance. Performance is beast mode. Beast mode! Be careful with sprays. So 50 ml of this will last you a long time. You can check out how much I was able to wear in a couple of years, and it's only like 5 to 10 ml, and I've worn it a lot. I mean, not every day of the week, but obviously, but special occasion fragrance for me. Very versatile, although I don't want to get used to wearing it too much because of just how great it is. I wanna enjoy it as much as I can, but only like for, you know, great memorable moments. So L'air du désert marocain, great recommendation for the summer. And last but not least, and I will not go into detail with this fragrance because I just did a full review on this one, Bois Imperial by Oud Essentiel. So yeah, what can I say? Basil, it has that beautiful green, fresh, invigorating, and, you know, powerful silage that boosts me in a hot summer day. It gives me confidence, it makes me smell great, refreshing, and yeah, if you wanna know more about this fragrance, do check out the full review on my channel. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this list. If you have any questions about one of these fragrances, do ask me in the comments down below. Let me know which one was your favorite, and subscribe so we can grow this channel and we can get some new interesting content, bigger things on this channel. So thanks in advance. Thank you again for watching, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.